This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we dealt with some spirits and then came back into town to deal with something for a spirit. Then we came across a mystery. Oh boy, was Scooby-Doo gonna pop up here? Well, we've got another task at hand. Since we're in the area, might as well go to the, where is it around here? Is it just down south or something like that? Oops, going a little slow there. Where's the... That's not... like... Yeah, the Imperial... Okay, so we need to go to the Imperial Arena. I could go back and, like, get the quests and everything for the ghost, but I was like, you know what, since I'm in the area, might as well go and do that now. So before we go inside, I'm going to switch to a Black Whirlwind. It's been a hot minute since I've used this, the big Linux. Henpecked Hoe, I think, would also be appropriate for this area. Let's go to the Imperial Arena and get our martial arts chops worked on a bit more. Although we were already in the Black Leopard area, and those got refined by doing that, and then we got our mind focused by doing the Foreigner quest line. So I guess it's a back and forth, right? Do something for the mind, do something for the body. It's a perfect balance, yin and yang, or yin. It used to be yin and yang. Now it's yin and yang. Apparently, is how you pronounce it. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know how to pronounce Chinese. Like the other day, I was hearing like characters from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms names pronounced. I'm like, whoa, I was way off on those. Like Cao Cao or whatever is actually Tao Tao or something like that. It's crazy.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But I...
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly, I...
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
Oh, let me guess. Betting in the arena and failing to go through fights. I've seen this one before. But did we just have a This is Sparta moment? I'm trying to remember if this game came out before 300. I think it did. So this came up with the first before 300. So suck it, 300. Also, was that Brian Doyle Murray of the Murray Brothers? Man, you just hear some of the strangest voice actors to come in this game, don't you? Anyway, what just happened? Sounds like you got what you deserved. You're going to take that, get up there and stand up for yourself. Step away from me, mongrel. Your weakness disgusts me.
You think you're tough enough for the Imperial Arena, do you? Well, why not prove it? I'll never be allowed to fight in here again, that's for sure. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
Well, looks like we have ourselves another situation going on here. Do we solve it the right way, or do we solve it my way? Which is a closed fist, if you haven't already guessed. Alright, well, let's see what's going on around here. Hello.
You looking for someone? Try Kui, the promoter. He knows everyone.
Kui, huh? Well, we were told that before, but thanks for the reminder, I guess. Patron, give me your beer.
I should be getting home to see my wife. Oh well, one more bowl for the road.
Well, it depends on how your wife is or what mood she's in at this time. So if she's mad because you're here at the bar, that's on you. But if she's just mad all the time because she's a crappy person, then that's on her.
You? What could you possibly want? You're not here to bet, are you? Betting's only open when there's a match on, and right now, I don't see hundreds of people screaming at me, so I can assume there's no match on.
I know that's not his actual voice, but it's almost like the bar attendant dude is trying to make the David Spade voice or something like that. That's what it sounds like he's trying to do. When will there be a match to bet on? How does betting work? I'll get back to your standing here. When will there be a match to bet on?
When Quee the promoter gets around to setting one up. Go bother him if you really have to know this instant. Of course, he'll take one look at you and say, there's a new fish to throw into the ring. Good money if you fight for him, but that's your business and no care of mine. If you want to find Quee, he'll be upstairs, usually in the fighter's room, just past where the nobles marinate in their own decadence.
New fish, huh? I ain't exactly a new fish. I'm a pretty high level at this point, if you haven't already noticed my stats, dude. How does betting work?
Right now, it doesn't. No match, no bets. That's not so hard, is it? And don't ask how it works when a match is on. I'm not your teacher. Come to think of it, you look a bit strapping. Why not fight instead of talking to me? Quee the promoter's your man if you're interested. He'll be upstairs a few rooms around the circle.
Alright, I see you have nothing else to tell me about. I can get a hint. I'll get back to your standing there.
Good, you do that. I need all the quiet I can get before the matches start. Have to build it up so I don't go insane when the crowds come.
You work at an entertainment establishment, and you're not okay, or you're not really a fan of insane crowds. Then again, sometimes we all take jobs we're not really big fans of. Okay, so I need to put back on the frail scholar so I can read the scroll and those pictures of the same two people. Imperial champions, gaze upon these words with reverence, for they offer some small slice of the history of the most glorious contest in the arena. The Ravager, deadly, cold, and precise. The Ravager refuses to speak and shows no care for the crowds, but none can question his deadly strength. Wildly popular with the more bloodthirsty members of a crowd, the Ravager's rare fights are always sold out. Raging Ox. All of the Imperial City fondly remembers Raging Ox, our recently retired Imperial champion. Quick with a smile and famous for his antics both in and out of the ring, Ox's legend will live many lifetimes. Sounds like an interesting fellow. And Kai Lan the Serpent. Kai Lan's phenomenal control over magic and his intense focus makes him one of the greatest champions to grace the ring in the Imperial arena. Cold and impervious, Kai Lan played to the crowd to cultivate a love-hate relationship that has persisted to this day. So who's the heel and who's the hero, or however wrestling terms go? Anyway. Oh, Thunderous Tauran?
Welcome. It's always good to see a new face at the counter. If you've got silver to spend, I'll be happy to help you out. I'm known as Thunderous Tauran, and you are my most honored customer right now, so you have all of my attention.
Well, I'm your most honored customer because I'm your only customer right now. Tell me more about the arena.
The man to see is named Quee the Promoter. He knows everything there is to know about this place. Might even be looking for a new body to fill out the roster. This could be your chance. If you're interested, he's usually up in his office, up and around to the back.
Well, everyone tells me I must go talk to him, then I must go talk to him. Do you have anything I might be interested in?
You look like a warrior to my eye. Probably not fit for the odds and sods the usual patrons might pick up.
So no silly hats, no foam fingers, no, butt scratchers, no that? No? Okay. That's all I need for now.
Stop by again. Miniature Ravager hoods for the kids are coming in any day now. You know you'll want two.
Miniature Ravager hoods? Well, anyway. Yeah, a guy has a unique name, yet he doesn't let us buy anything from him. It almost seems like a wasted opportunity. Focus and shrines and all that. Oh, I was like, well, who's that? I was like, oh, right, that's Black Whirlwind. Lotus Assassin.
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued.
Why is this game letting me continue? The game almost never lets you do that, but here, and he has his own voice. It's not like he's using, like, Jade Empire speak. Okay, whatever.
You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me?
Because I'm freaking epic. Oh. Yeah, I don't get why I think it's the way this cutscene works for some reason like that. I'd be honored to seek your guidance. I'm the most skilled fighter here, and don't you deny it.
Then show it with your skills, not your mouth. Anyone can talk about their victories. I need people who let actions speak for them.
Well, actions do speak louder than words, and A in the conversation gets us forward.
If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed.
Iron Soldier, huh?
I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
Best, but you don't ask me to actually win this thing. You just ask me to beat like one of the lower ranked people. Okay then. Yeah, it's basically the game's like, you don't have to do this side quest if you don't want to, but oh, I didn't know Black Whirlwind had a conversation. I might have to go back to the group and talk to them then if we're gonna be activating conversations. Let's see if you have anything to say right this moment.
What do you want?
What are your thoughts on the situation?
Nothing's changed since the last time you asked me. Unless I passed out. Did I pass out? No, how could I? I haven't been drinking.
Have you ever considered settling down despite how horrifying that is? And I'd feel really, really bad for your wife, or if you're into that sort of thing. Oh wait, you are, because you talk about finding women in battle all the time.
And tried that once, and it didn't work out. Prefect Mu Hong pledged his daughter Mi-Shan to me after I cleared his district of bandits. She wasn't ugly, so I agreed. The night of the wedding feast, I got more than a little drunk, and in the morning I woke up in the prefect's bed, next to the prefect's wife.
Whoa! Oh, silly Black Whirlwind, sleeping with the prefect's wife. Why do I feel like she probably enjoyed it more than her husband did, but we're not going to talk about that in pleasant company. You're a beast, Whirlwind. Where is your new wife during all this? That's one way to get to know your new family.
I got up and went into my bride's room, and there was a strange man in her bed. I killed the bastard and was about to kill her when Mi-Shan came into the room yelling. Apparently, I had just killed her sister's husband and was about to kill her sister. I tried to tell her it was an honest mistake, but she wouldn't hear it.
Yeah, you kill someone's sister's husband, and then they never trust you ever again. Some people, am I right? You killed your wife's brother-in-law by mistake? You must have made it very popular with the family. I could see you might make that mistake.
The brother-in-law's family was pissed, and so was the prefect when he found out about his wife. They tried to subdue me so they could send me to prison. I killed them all swiftly. None of them suffered. Still, Mi-Shan wouldn't leave with me. She kept crying and complaining about her family. Family life just isn't for me.
Man, a lady who kept crying about her family and wouldn't leave with her husband? What kind of wife is that? Pfft. Best you leave her. She wasn't going to treat you right. That is by far the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Whatever.
Alright, back to work. Lustful Lao, or Leo? Lustful Leo? You don't look very lustful unless... lustful... Okay, never mind. Maybe you do. I haven't talked to you yet.
How dare you interrupt me?
Okay, you look creepy and sound creepy. What have you been doing? What were you doing? It's possible to interrupt someone who's doing nothing. It's impossible to interrupt someone who's doing nothing, fool.
If you must know, I, Lustful Lao, conqueror of the female kingdom, was emanating my yang. It is but one of my many irresistible charms.
Why do I not believe you, good sir, that you have conquered the female kingdom, as it were? Let's just say I have a hunch. What charms are those? Since I've been interrupted, do you have time for a quick questions? I have no time for this. Get back to whatever you claim to. What charms are those?
You don't see my brimming knowledge of the 232 points of pleasure, as documented by Menshi Zhao, the salacious scholar? Or that I perform the stretches outlined in the writings of the now disbanded lascivious order of the abbotless monks every morning? If even these simple things are beyond your ken, sir, then Lustful Lao has no time to spare on you.
I'd rather have a lustful lolly ho, to be frank, you know. All right, well,
if this place is still looking to collect what I owe them, there could be trouble.
What do you mean? What do you have to do with this place, Black Whirlwind?
You looking for someone?
No, you already said that. He won't give me the time of day until I beat Iron Guard or whatever his name is. Ah, the Tavern Keeper. If D&D has taught me anything, he's got a tale or two, or he'll listen about my woes. Oh, great. You look like a strong fellow. Probably need a few bowls to put under your table, which is good. Not many people stopped by recently. What? This place is busy right now. How could this tavern be slow with the arena in the same building? I couldn't really speak to that. No, I'm not one to pay attention to the comings and goings of the arena. And now something to drink, or just here to chat? What do you have to drink? Yeah, that could be tricky. Indeed, the gentleman with you has already gotten a head start on things. Black Whirlwind, you silly Billy. I'm afraid he's already running a tab under your name. Runs in here more often than a hourglass turns. I can't extend credit to you as well. Black Whirlwind! And then he just goes and just leaves. You're saying I can't drink because someone else is drinking for me? I didn't approve of that oaf's drinking. No, but he did. But I am but a humble barkeep, while he is a humbly gigantic, axe-wielding, bottle-hearted warrior prone to fits of murderous anger. The choice seemed obvious. Touché, barkeep.
Ah! Fooled him! I'm not humble at all!
I'm certain you understand. Even if not, there's little I can do now. Is there something else I can go with? Well, I guess I can ask you questions if I can't wet my whistle. I just serve drinks, but you're welcome to ask whatever you like. What? What was happening with the man who roughed up? We're talking about the Imperial City. Okay. What happened with that man who was roughed up? I can't really say. I'm sure it was a misunderstanding of some sort. I didn't really see what happened. It happened right in front of you. How could you not see it? Oh, it's easy to miss such things. Busy drink orders, dirty bowls, any number of things can come up. Don't trouble yourself over such things. Stirring up things that bother you only summons them back to you again, so best to move on. I guess. We'll learn about it later. We'll just have to poke our nose into more business. Can we talk about the Imperial City? Why talk about that when you can walk around it? Wander the streets, take in the sights. Don't stay in here if you're curious. What can you tell me about the arena in this tavern? Not much more than you see by looking around yourself. This tavern is the usual setup. You order a drink, you get one, you either stare at it mournfully or drink it and order another. You should direct questions about the arena to Kui, the promoter. He's usually in the back room where the fires mill about. Okay. Until then, I'll be here if you find yourself with thirst. Dang it, the Black Whirlwind, building up your own tab before I could. Hello, my dear.
Either grab a table or ask the tavern keeper directly if you want to order.
Okay, calm down. Yeesh. I wasn't going to do anything horrible to you. Actually, what's this way first while we're in the area? Little choo-choo dogs or whatever those are actually called. Oh, another scroll stand. Alright, let's skip that. Cannibal Cookbook, Volume 1. How to cook your friends. How to cook for your friends. How to cook humans. Anyway. Valued customer, while we appreciate your business, the staff of the Heart of the Empire politely request that you keep your nose out of ours. To assure you that you will no longer wish to pry in our recipes, please enjoy this excerpt recently unearthed in the south. Leg of lamb. This hearty meal was first discovered after Ulam the hunter stumbled upon our community. For 5 to 10 people, use just one leg. The other can be pickled for later or roast slowly and smoked to preserve it. For larger groups, use both legs of an adult male or female. Boil the legs in a large pot for 2 hours with the following ingredients: 20 gallons of fresh water, 3 tablespoons of salt, half a cup of rosemary, 3 cups of spiced wine. Summer wine is best if you can get it. 3 bags of onion, 4 whole garlic cloves, and a dash of ginger. When the legs have about half an hour left, add some skinned potatoes and leeks. Can be served on the bone or in steaks. That was disturbing. Anywho, alright, back to that. What do you got?
Careful around the fire. Don't want to get scorched, do you?
Well, I can only cast ice magic, so I guess I'd have to worry.
If you want to order, talk to someone out front.
Alright, fine. Ooh. Piece of candy. I mean, bamboo cast. 5 silver. Better than a sharp stick in the eye, I guess. Do you have anything to say, patron?
I'm glad I'm not one of those girls always fawning all over the arena fighters.
Well, who do you fawn over?
I hear the debates are particularly lively in the Scholars' Garden lately.
Already took care of it, dude.
The fights in this arena are the best in the Empire.
I don't know about that.
All the rich folk don't know the fun they're missing.
I was wondering if you'd wander over here to test your luck. It's hard to resist the rattling call of the dice, isn't it? Gambler Daushen's the name. I run the straightest dice in the Imperial City. I wouldn't want to feed my children with tarnished silver, would I? Good odds and fair play. That's how I keep them coming back.
I don't know if I believe you. And it's actually quite easy to avoid the chink of dice because I don't like gambling and I'm not a big fan of losing. So, like, I'm not a big fan of losing money. Like, if I lose like a video game, I don't care. There's no monetary value involved. But that's the nature of the game. I'm not really saying gambling. Enough of pattern. I'm only here for information only. What's the name of the game?
A simple enough game called High-Low. You predict how you'll roll against my toss and double your coin if you're right. You'll catch on easily enough, I'm sure.
Sounds too easy to me. Explain the rules for me.
The rules are easier than the lonely daughter of an outskirts farmer, my friend. You make a simple prediction of high or low. Then we roll. I throw first and you throw second. If you wagered high and roll above me, you double your wager. If you wagered low and roll below me, you also win. If we roll the same, the house takes all.
Of course the house wins. What kind of bets do you take?
I can take bets of 1 and 5 silver. Nothing extravagant, I know, but Gambler Daushen plays by the rules.
1 to 5 silver? That doesn't seem worth it in the long run. Even if you could earn a little bit of extra money. What rules stop you from taking larger bets?
The kind of rules you ignore only if you're tired of using your arms. I could probably find a way around them if I knew someone who could go into the back room past Qui's office. I think they only let arena folk go back there. Fighters in some of the higher divisions.
Why? What's back there that you need to go back there to be able to have bigger bets? Okay. Well, do you run any other games?
High-Low is easy to learn, and people like it. Why change?
That's all I wanted to know about the rules.
Right you are. Educated as an ancient scholar, I hope.
Is it really that easy? That's enough for now. I should go.
You take care of yourself and come back soon to the best game in the city.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste 1 or 5 silver with that. If we can get a little bit more out of it, then I might be willing to consider the opportunities at hand. Zbao or Zbao? What do you have to say, my fine fellow?
What do you want? Do I know you?
No, I just talked to you because you had a namesake on your plastered under your character portrait. I know who. Oh, that's right. Okay, I think I. No, but I know you, Zbao. It's who I know that matters. Watch your tongue, Zbao, or I'll cut it out.
You'd better have the muscle to back that up, or you'll be lying in your own blood soon enough. I'm a little busy right now. I've got a bowl of wine that needs drinking, so why don't you just find someone else to bother?
I need to take me to see the slave traders. Lai Ling told. Yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. This is the guy who has the connection to the slave traders. Lai Ling told me to take me to see the slave traders. Take me to see the slave traders, or I'll have you arrested. Let's see. Ling told me you'd take me to see the slave traders.
Who? I don't know anybody by that name. And I don't know anything about slave traders. Leave me alone. I have nothing to say to you, so why don't you just keep moving?
I'll pay you 500 to take me to the Zbao. Everyone has a price Zbao. I'll pay you 2,000 silver. Charm, how about 1,000? That's a lot of money. Intimidation. Take me to the slavers. I'll break your neck.
Look, you don't have to get that way. These guys are ruthless. I'm just looking out for myself. I hope they decide to kill you instead of me. Come on. I'll take you there now, but I can't promise you'll get a warm reception.
Oh, I guess we're going to take care of that little business with the slave traders immediately. I almost forgot he was in here. This is what happens when you don't record every day, just once a week. You're just like, a little surprised like that because you've almost forgotten about it because you've had a busy week doing other things, and you're like, oh, what? Oh, right. Maybe I should preview my episodes before I record or decide what to record in the future so I don't get those surprised. But I don't know. I think it's more entertaining that way than I don't know everything that I'm going to come across because I might have forgotten or whatever.
Zibao, what is the meaning of this? Summoning me to this place was bad enough. You know I can't stand the stench of these beasts. I've already dealt with the last shipment of slaves, and with that damned prefect poking into our affairs, we have to be extra cautious. Now, there's an unknown quantity in this little meeting. Just who are you?
Well, you've called me some names, and if you don't get to know me and respect me, you will be splatted against the walls, my friend. Vauldemare, I'm here to clear the name of Scholar Santau. I'm interested in your little business arrangement. I'm the one who will start every one of you slavers. Well, we do that, and then we don't get the information we need, but do we care about it that much? Perhaps we could get a little money out of the situation. I'm interested in your little business arrangement.
In the slave market, are you? Funny how I find that a bit suspicious, especially given that we've had run-ins with several of Prefect Jitong's investigators. Ziba was a fool to bring anyone here. We can't afford anyone nosing into our affairs right now, and you've heard too much. Get him, boys, but don't kill him. We'll get quite a bit of silver for this one.
I'm not afraid of you, especially if you're a lazy eye there. Oh, whoops, I can't do insta kills on him. Actually, this will be a good chance to show off Mirabelle. Look at that damage! Too bad it takes forever to shoot it, but you know the way that people's models work, you could almost easily. Although, if you notice, the focus goes down really fast, so it's kind of a toss-up on how you want to do it. I still like using Mirabelle, despite all the focus that it uses.
This has gone far enough. You're far better than the last dog who dared cross us. Maybe I was hasty in my decision to attack you. I have an eye for raw talent. That helps when picking slaves, but it comes in handy in sizing up potential allies. Who are you, and why are you here? You're clearly too skilled to be one of the fools hired by Prefect Jitong. So what business or grudge do you have with us?
You gave me a little bit of a fight. You did call me a dog, but perhaps we can make this a bit more interesting. I'm here to put an end to your slaving. Jitong asked me to help him free Song Tao. That led me to you. A merchant named Chandler Ling wants me to secure his freedom. I want in on your little business.
An intriguing offer. But I can tell at a glance you aren't the kind of person who'd be content to hang around here for too long. However, no doubt you're here about a certain merchant who's managed to get himself caught. I tried to deal with that problem by purchasing the aid of a high-ranking minister. Perhaps I can find a price that's right for you to also turn a blind eye to our little situation here. Our little enterprise gives us deep pockets.
Enough empty deep pockets to empty it all out before me. Never the sense now. Go on, I'm listening. You couldn't afford me. Go on, I'm listening.
If you promise to forget all about this and implicate that scholar so Ling goes free, I'll make sure you're well paid. Of course, we'll have to make some changes around here. This trial has raised too much suspicion, but you'll still need to keep quiet about it. When you free Ling, I'm sure he'll pay you and be more than happy to show you his considerable inventory of goods. Some of the best in the Empire, I hear.
Ooh, really? You say inventory of goods at a discounted price? No, I won't betray Scholar Santau. He's innocent. I want to ask you some questions before I decide. Alright, but how do I implicate Santau? I want to ask you some questions before I decide.
You may ask a few questions, but be quick. We should not remain here long with these bodies just lying around.
The stinking up the place. Woohoo. Tell me who you are.
Ah, that is one question I will not answer. I will tell you this, though. With Gao the Greater out of the way, new leaders are coming to the fore. I'm one of them.
You know, after beating the crap out of your men, I'm surprised you even have the balls to say you can't tell me something. Why is Scholar Song Tao being implicated?
Why? No reason, really. He was available, and he had been seen in the poor areas, speaking with the poor people. It's nothing personal, if that's what you're wondering. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Just needed a stoolie for your, or not stoolie. You just needed a scapegoat for for your comings and goings. What are the slave traders doing exactly?
It's quite simple, really. They abduct people, usually those who won't be missed, and then they sell them. It pays very well. Most of the slaves find their way to the Wall or into the hands of the Lotus Assassins. That's where the real money is. Of course, some are sold to private individuals with the means to purchase such luxuries. Don't worry, I don't mind you knowing our secrets. You'll either leave here bought and paid for, or you won't leave at all.
Yeah, don't make threats like that you can't back up after what I did to you. Almost makes me want to just take him out anyway because of the way he's talking to me, like my character might think otherwise. And besides, the last time I dealt with slavery, I forced the person who's going to go into slavery to kill her slaver so she'd become a stronger person. So what will we decide to do? Will we save the scholar or let the merchant walk free despite knowing his evil intentions? Find out next time in the next episode of Jade Empire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.